Joining me today is Vijaianand Thirunageswaram out of Sugarland, Texas. Out of an audience of more than 250,000 agents nationwide, Vijay has been selected to represent Broker Agent Advisor as this month's Broker Agent of the Month for the state of Texas. And Vijay, I so enjoyed conversations with you in the process that's led up to you being recognized today. And I'm proud to be here celebrating you for your contributions to the industry. I just want to say congratulations on the recognition and thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Look, it's my desire, Vijay, we put together a couple minutes of video. My hope is that people that get a chance to see this get a sense for who you are and maybe a little bit about why you were selected. I thought we'd just explore a couple questions together. Let's start with the topic of real estate. There's a lot of things you could be doing and you've got a lot of different things in your background. Why realtor? Why and how'd you get in this business?
It's a great question because I felt I got into this business as an investor myself to start with. And I strongly believe in walking the talk. When you're doing something by showing as an inspiration, by showing as an example, it helps people to reflect themselves on you and follow your lead. So I started as an investor myself in 2006, a long time ago, by looking at my neighbor who was buying houses left and right. And I thought, okay, why not? So I started buying houses in 2006. And then I realized, okay, why can't I become an agent and start helping? Because the process was really intriguing. So I became the agent in 2011. And I started learning, I felt that being an agent, you are in people's life for a short term. You are traveling with them as a person, whether you're a psychiatrist, they're willing to share with you everything they want to hear about their family, their kids. So you're traveling with them, whether it's 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months, whether you're finding a house or whether you're selling their house. You're sharing their sorrow, you're sharing their happiness. That travel really intrigues me, felt like, you are contributing much bigger than just selling them a home. So that's why I felt it is a rewarding experience to be a realtor. You're a people person. You're connecting from a title agent to an inspector to multiple people. And I love talking. I love talking real estate. And I felt, man, this is a great career for me.
It often is some sort of life event that is emotionally charged, whether that's positive or sadness, right? But it's often a life event that triggers the need to buy or sell a house, right? So you're stepping into someone's life and being a part of their journey at a time when they're emotionally charged. And so you play an important role in helping them navigate and make decisions. And so, yeah, I very much appreciate and value what you're saying is you were an investor. You wanted to better understand the buy and sell side as an investor. So you got the education required to make sure you were an expert in that. And because you went through that process multiple times, you put yourself in a position to provide excellent counsel for people that also wanted to buy and sell. So then you use that license to be able to serve them. And, here we are years later, you've done a bunch of developments and you're in every facet of this business. Almost literally, like you are very much a mainstay in all things real estate there outside of Houston, Texas. Based on everything you've experienced, Vijay, what do you find most rewarding about it?
Like as I was saying, you just lead into my important part. We are a one-stop solution provider. Basically, as an investor-focused real estate brokerage, we do everything from finding a house, fixing the house, and also trying to manage the house and, and give their returns for the money. And it feels good that when you're putting somebody else's money to work and making it happen and feeling their, happiness, like, finding a homeowner house is a different feeling, and also finding a person's money to put to work and having them see that money is working for them as an investor-friendly agent and a brokerage, it is much different feeling. It's much different from the actual owner's experience because you're asking them to invest their hard-earned money to get into real estate, and you're also showing to them that that money they put in can make more money out of it, and
Yeah.
keep appreciation aspect, whether it's appreciation or a cash flow or a depreciation in the taxes. There are multiple ways they are going to get advantage, and feeling that investor all over the US, we work with investors all over US, California, Missouri, New York, it's not just Houston, and we are connected. And I never even see those people.
Yeah.
And they trust me to being their main person in Houston and Sugarland and surrounding Houston. It really gives a pleasure for me, meaning happiness. And it is a responsibility, a big responsibility. But as they say, the responsibility comes with the bigger thing to deliver to the people. So
Yeah.
I am honored to have that responsibility and happy to deliver to them their, for the investments. So it is a great rewarding experience, I would say.
Yeah. Vijay, you're a bright guy, and you don't have to talk to you very long to get a sense for the experience you have and the understanding you have for this business, but you're also a compassionate guy. And I think that unique blend I have found is required to live a long, successful career in this business. You have to be smart, right? You have to understand what to look for and how to navigate all the intricacies of a transaction, but you also need to put other people's interests first if you're really going to live a long, successful career. And that's what I found unique and special about you. And in a lot of ways, that's why you're here. I found a testimonial online, and I wanted to share it because I think it's good to listen to how somebody that's gone through that experience on the other side as a client of yours would describe that. And it seems appropriate in a video like this. It says, Vijay is an exceptional realtor, highly committed, diligent, responsive, and communicative on all matters, good or bad, needing attention. I appreciated all that he did, which was often above and beyond, and will most definitely recommend him strongly as an advocate in your corner in any real estate needs. Like, that's not long, but it says everything we've been just talking about, right? It's who you are, and it's, like I said, it's a big reason why you're here, and it's a privilege in a lot of ways to get to know you.
Thank you.
Talk to me about Sugarland, Texas. You're a highly accomplished guy in this business. You could live anywhere. What makes Sugarland such a special place to live, work, and play?
Oh, wow, man. Sugarland is a great place. We moved from north side of Houston to Sugarland almost 7-8 years ago, especially for the kids' education. Sugarland is situated under Fort Bend County. Fort Bend County is a very diverse community. You have Haitians, you have Caucasian, you have Black, you have Spanish, all of them together, making it as a great community to be living, have your kids live into the community. The Sugarland is actually named, I think, 2018 and 19 as safest place to live in US, or top 10 in US.
No kidding. Wow.
Yes, no kidding. And it has a very diverse demographics. The school system is great. We love the school system. That's the reason we moved in. And there are a lot of, everything is in Sugarland. We have music, big arena there. We have a Skeeter Stadium for baseball. Wherever you're not going to Houston downtown. Everything in Sugarland. It's one of the well-developed town in Houston suburb. It's one of these well-accomplished, like I would say, houses appreciate more than anywhere in Sugarland than anywhere else in Houston. Even during Depression in 2008, the prices never went down.
Wow.
Compared to anywhere else in Houston.
Yeah, it's amazing how like a school system and the quality of development can sort of protect, the cycles in the market a little bit.
Right.
Because demand is high when you've got good schools and you've got a good quality of life, right?
Yeah, the US real estate is based on school system, as many people know. Good communities circle around a good school system. And Sugarland is one of those school systems. It's been the oldest city, and the school system have developed and being really good, which brought a lot of people from Gen X to Gen Z to millennials to buy houses ranging from $250,000 to $400,000. And now the prices in the last 3-4 years have gone up so much with the demand. It's unbelievable. It's a great, and people want to live in this community. And that's why it reflects on the prices. The demand creates and the supply, less supply creates the price increase. But yes, it is a great place. We have a town center to go around. We go to town center every month or two with the kids and, enjoy with the people. Houston is a great weather, so we love to be out. And Sugarland is one of the places we love to be here, call it as home.
That's great. Look, I wish for everyone everywhere to feel the way you feel about where you live, right? Like at the end of the day, we all want to feel like we're a part of something. And I think it starts with our community, with where we live. And we should all be so lucky as to have as much enthusiasm about it as you do. And one last question for you, Vijay. I kind of want to put you on the hot seat for a minute. You've got a lot of experience. You've seen a lot of different facets of this business. If you were to give a peer in this business one piece of advice, you only get to give one, what would that piece of advice be?
I always say to my agents that money comes second. Put relationship first. People first. Relationship matters. I have clients who I've been working since I started 11 years ago. They keep coming back to me because I put them first.
Yeah.
As you were saying, look out for them, being a fiduciary. That's where it is. It's not all about making commission on a transaction. It is about how important, giving you importance to that person as a person and hearing them out, listening them out. And not just, it goes beyond one transaction. That's one piece of, I tell my clients all the time, my agents all the time, put relationship first.
Yeah.
And it will take you places.
There's no doubt about it. Like this is one of the ingredients to being really good at this business, is understanding that the wealth that can be created from real estate is really a product of service. It comes because you are a contributor, you've added value first, and you've been compensated for that value that you've added to the relationship. Right. And yeah, it's an interesting business, and most people honestly have no idea. But I'll say this about the industry: it's lucky to have you, Vijay.
Thank you.
It's been a privilege to get to know you a little bit, and it's an honor to be here and spend a couple minutes with you, recognizing you for your contribution to this business. I want to say congratulations again on the recognition. And,
thank you, sir.
And if I can ever help you in any way, know that I'd be honored to do that. And I wish you nothing but huge success in the rest of your journey.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Brian.
You're welcome.